Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gotta Be Handmade TV. I'm Linda. I'm the YouTube personality behind the Gotta Be Handmade channel. Today, we have a fabulous artist joining me. Her name is Gayle. Gayle is a master doll designer and maker. I can't wait to talk with her. Hi, Gayle.
Hi, Linda. I'm so happy to be on your show, finally.
So happy to talk with you. Gayle, I see your dolls all the time on Facebook. They are exquisite, absolutely fabulous. How did you get started creating such beautiful dolls?
Well, I had seen beautiful cloth dolls for years, for my whole life, made by like the great Patty Colia and other wonderful makers, and I would see them in specialty shops, and I would drool over how beautiful they were. And then I would flip the little price tag over, and I would see that they were well out of my price range. So I just loved them from afar for years and years and years. And then, I grew up and, finally I can afford them. And then I thought, maybe I can make these. I didn't know if I could or not, but it secretly started making dolls.
Oh my goodness. So you don't have any educational background?
No, the funny thing is, the doll maker skills are so disjointed and odd, and they're here and there, and you can't really know what you're doing while you're learning to do all these different things. But in the end, it makes perfect sense. Why was I interested in hair and couture and sculpture and portraiture and shoes and clothing? Why? Well, now I know why.
Yes.
It was a long road.
All your dolls are, and some of them are so realistic. It seems like they're looking right at you.
Oh, I love making the portrait dolls for people. Here's one. This is a breast cancer themed doll for a woman named Cindy.
Oh my goodness.
I think I really captured her very well. And she's super happy. I'm making a second outfit for this one, who will ship out in about a week when her second gown is made.
Now, how tall is she?
She's 25 inches. They're all pretty much 25 inches from head to toe.
Okay.
These little boots, everything comes off. They're completely posable and undressable. So if somebody enjoys sewing or buying BJD clothing, or they can make their own fantasy outfit. So nothing is attached permanently.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Gayle.
I have one. Let me show you this one. I'm just doing some finishing touches. This doll will go out today. So
okay,
this one just has her lingerie, and she has a bullet bra, so don't be shocked at her bullet bra. See, she has a little hook closure, so that comes off. The other come off. There's her little signature. Here's the stockings, which have a back seam, and the shoes. Then I make the shoe.
You make all of that.
I made every single part except for instance, her bow necklace. But I did make the jewelry. I assembled it, and this is a piece that I bought. So that's the new doll, and you can see how, they're just completely posable.
Yes.
If you're having a day, your doll can have a bad day with you. I think that's really great for a grown woman to have somebody understand your plight,
That's right.
If you're
That's
having a
right.
great day, well, they're happy right along with you. They're having a great day.
That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. Now, how long does it take you to create from start to finish?
Well, just the body of the doll takes about 4 days. If there's no issues, if it's, not a hitch, just straight going with no problems, no decisions. You have to make decisions. That can add some time to it. And then the clothing can take a number of days. I've spent one entire day just making a neck ruff for Queen Elizabeth doll. I mean, I've spent like 4 days just beading this one piece of clothing on a doll that might have 10 pieces of clothing. So
I would imagine that it is soothing.
the great thing about art, and even if someone's not a great, they don't consider themselves an artist, sketching is something that takes your mind off every other single thing in your life, and that is invaluable.
Yes. Yes.
Encourage everybody, at least draw every day.
Yes. I do a little tiny bit of hand quilting where I actually do the hand stitching. And all the time when I go to quilt shops, people ask, why do you do it by hand when you can machine quilt? And I say, I get lost. I get lost. And sometimes I need to be lost. Just take my mind off of everything and just sit and quilt. So I can imagine, I understand just a little of what you're saying.
And honestly, that hand stitching you do looks 1,000 times better than any machine stitching will ever look. So good for you.
I think so. I think so. Oh, Gayle, now tell me, if a person wants to commission a doll, where do we contact you?
You can email me at gaylewray at yahoo.com or on my website, gaylewray.com, gaylewaydolls.com. It's the same site. And just tell me your concept and give me an idea of what you have in mind for clothing or outfit. And within reason, I don't modify my body too much, but I can do, slight modifications. And if they're not happy, I do refund fully. So, they're never out. They don't like the doll for whatever reason. I always give a full refund. I've given refunds. So people know you're never stuck with a product you don't like. And it's very important to me that people are happy because it is art.
Yes.
I want them to love it forever.
Yes. That's what's so amazing about handmade artists. They not only love what they're doing, they really have a customer service that's unbeatable.
It's very unusual in this high-tech computer-generated world to find little pockets of people who will commit to making an article by hand. Now, I just said that, okay, but I do use a 3D printer for my shoes.
Okay.
I will use technology wherever I can if it assists me, but mostly the main reason I think I do that is because the supply for items that you want are often in China.
Yes.
They're hard to get. Local stores will discontinue a certain product. You need to make your art with no notice, and you have to become ultra self-sufficient if you want to keep producing. So I'm trying to one by one turn over every single part of the doll, and there may be 100 pieces to my doll body, just the body, maybe more than 100. I get upset when I count because it seems, oh, this is so complicated. But I try to produce whatever I can myself.
Yes, that is fabulous. That is wonderful. And I don't know where you find the time, but I'm so glad you shared on Facebook with us.
24/7. I'm a 24/7 doll maker, and some people say, "Oh, I don't know how you do it so fast." And I think they may be comparing their doll production to mine, but I tell them, I'm 24/7. If I'm not doing this, I'm doing nothing. So I better do this.
Yes, yes. Oh, you do such a great job at it.
Oh,
do you teach at all, Gayle? Do you teach? Are there any young people that are coming to you for classes or to watch your work?
I wish there were young people. Everybody's my age, because it takes so many skills to know that you can do it. So you have to be a mature woman. I spent 2 years quilting, learning my sewing machine inside and out before I started dolls. So a young person, obviously they haven't done that yet, but I get adults wanting to learn and they want me to do tutorials. For those people, I refer them to Patty Colia's great work, and all her tutorials are fantastic. I just did my first tutorial on doll stockings, socks, and pantyhose, which is available on aforartistic.com right now.
Okay.
So it's a start. And then my second tutorial will be bras, panties, and corsets, which I'm really excited about.
Yes.
I love the corsets. Here's another one. Here, let me bring this way. This is Letitia, and this is the front of her corset. And it's, you can see how this has eyelids. It's kind of covered up because she has so many clothes. She's wearing so much.
I can see it. Yes.
But, that's one style. It's kind of a slouchy, scrunchy corset. I have others that are very hourglassy, and I'm excited about sharing how to make those really easily, super easily.
Yes. It's beautiful. It is beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah. I know you're busy and we have to close, but you'll never know what an honor it is to have you talk with me. I really appreciate it.
I'm so pleased and excited to have been on your show. I've been looking forward to it for so long, and thank you again, Linda. You're the best.
You're going to be hearing from me on Facebook. Sometimes you post something or you're working on a project, and all I can say is, wow.
Oh, I want to just have one last word to make sure people interested in doll making join the Professional Doll Makers Art Guild, PDMAG, on Facebook with Sherry Fretto, because that's a great resource to learn anything you want to learn. They'll help you.
Okay, all right. And Gayle, I'll put your contact information under the video as soon as it downloads, so people can contact you, and I'll get that link for the group and I'll post it as well.
Thank you, Linda.
Oh, thank you, Gayle. And you have a blessed day and keep on making your dolls.
Oh, I will. Thank you. You keep on being awesome.
Thank you so much. And everybody, thank you for joining me today. I enjoyed talking to Gayle. She is my shero. I am a big fan. So right now I'm trembling. Thank you for joining me, because for the best, it's just gotta be handmade. Bye-bye.